Hello, my name is Riva Zmajoki, an avid watcher of series. Anyway, this is my segment called Skewed Review, where I review different things that I like. Most of the things that I like. I still haven't started to do things I don't like because I don't know. When I dislike something, I just don't think about it very much. So, in this segment, I wanted to talk about Vagabond, a K-drama with Lee Seung-gi. And I want to spell out their names, please. Anyway, spoilers ahead, so if you haven't watched it, just move away somewhere else. Because I wish to speak about the end. My suggestion in this video is that Vagabond did not end badly and that it's not a sad end or disappointing end, that is just an end that is soothing, but it might be disturbing because it reveals something I don't think people caught on. Vagabond is not a romantic series about our leads falling in love. The end reveals it quite starkly that it was an origin story all along. It was an origin story of villains, not of heroes. Our main characters are not heroes in any sense of the word. But as we watch narration, and often in fiction, when we follow our main characters, we never question our main characters protagonists or bad guys. But more and more lately, we get bad guys as protagonists, as main characters. But the story is told from their perspective, so we never see them as bad guys. We see the world through their lenses, and the world is skewed in a way that it shows us how they believe the world is set. So politicians are corrupt, perpetrators are hidden, everyone is against them, and nobody's on their side. They are misunderstood. And when you remove that conviction that their worldview isn't skewed, you know that in the world we live in, most probably they are the bad guys, the ones who are paranoid, probably delusional, and aggressive to the point that they destroy property, endanger people, and threaten even the president. So no one is safe before them. And in the end, you can argue that I'm delusional about this, but in the end, it's really starkly revealed in their final decision and destinies, because they are not people who choose love, who choose to forget, forgive, to overcome, to heal trauma. They are people who are determined to use their trauma and resentment to fight the world, to fight on, to find wars to fight in, so they don't have to calm down. Because our main character, his main grievance is that he was a bad big brother, that he didn't deliver, and that he was full of guilt and regret. And it was his luck that he found a conspiracy, that he found a discrepancy that allowed him to transfer all his guilt and resent towards some outer source. And it's for me, it's really very clear that is a trauma is in question and delusion, because when he finds his perpetrator and punishes him, he just switches his attention to a bigger perpetrator, someone he can't reach, who he can always catch and follow. And in the end, our main characters just became like their counterparts, the villains they fought against. He became the assassin that roams the world, and she became the interpreter who roams the world and persuades and dissuades people in whatever she wants them to believe. So neither of them is fighting their own fight anymore. They are just searching for fights to partake in and to use their skills in either persuading or killing and to become their counterparts in the future who are merciless and have no regard for human life or individual destinies. And when he sees her, it's not a romantic end when he will catch her to save her. He just shoots his colleague in the head and moves after her to see what she's doing there. And the perspective is that they will keep on fighting, and then they will keep on producing disasters until they're old and the ones in control of those disasters. So, Vagabond for me is an origin story for bad guys, for the ones who will fight later, who will be future terrorists, so to speak. And in such light, you can't give them a romantic end where they are floating in the middle of the sea, all happy. We see that in James Bond all the time. But in the next movie, the woman is gone and he just keeps on killing, so it's never really a happy end. This story is more to me like Memento, where the killer doesn't know he's a killer because he constantly forgets it. Because they just shift blame to other people, and whatever they do, they are never to be blamed. So that was my rant about Vagabond. I liked the series. It was excellently made, and I loved the action, and it was beautiful. And the end is suiting to me because it is an origin story for people who will continue to do bad things, who don't choose love, they choose something else. That was it for this segment, and see you around. Bye.